Rayni Williams. Hi, Rayni.
Hi.
Did you know that you were the star of our first Real Talk episode, and here you are the star of our last Real Talk episode for 2020?
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
She's basically like our co-host, everyone. Welcome. And Rayni's going to kick it off and give us some exciting inside information about her new brokerage, the Beverly Hills Estates. Rayni, the entire industry is waiting with bated breath to hear what you and Brandon are doing. Tell us a little bit more about the Beverly Hills Estates launch in January. What are we to expect?
Well, we had this idea during COVID, which was, a lot of things came to us as we were working from home.
Right.
So we have something that I feel is the new age brokerage. It's very different than the existing brokerages. And it's something that we've already established. We decided to establish it during the pandemic, and we will be launching it to the public, in the beginning of January, middle of January, I guess. It's basically sort of like the Soho house of brokerages. So it's going to embody architects and designers and, all things real estate under one roof.
So should they DM at the Beverly Hills Estates if they want to know more, if they want to get in front of you? How are you guys going to do it before the launch in January?
Yeah.
We're going to launch mid-January.
Sure. I mean, people have already been reaching out weekly, and people can absolutely DM. That's fine.
Incredible. Well, to hear more about the Beverly Hills Estates, we're going to come back in January with Rayni, and we'll have more to tell you there. That's just a sneak peek. Rayni, to kick off the show, I wanted to ask you, which of your favorite homes that you're currently listing you would want to spend Christmas in? Because I know you are crazy about Christmas. You were born on Christmas Eve, just like the baby Jesus. And God gave us Rayni Williams. He also gave us baby Jesus. But what are some of your favorite Christmas homes that you would want to spend time in this holiday season?
I love a Christmas home. I love a Christmas candle. I love Christmas music. And I'm just like a total Mrs. Claus. So I love this question. Every year I always choose my Christmas selects, my homes that are my listings that I want to be my Christmas home. It's kind of like what gives you that feeling. I live in a mid-century, and my husband and I love mid-century modern. We sell a lot of them, but I secretly love traditional homes. And I think I have to have a traditional chapter in my life at some point. So anyway, what I was going to say was the feeling that I got when I got the listing of 940 Oakmont. It's a really special family home, and it kind of gives you that home for the holidays.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
It's about 11,000. Wait, I'm not supposed to tell you the.
You're not supposed to tell us because the audience is going to guess how many square feet.
Oh,
I
shoot.
know you love this house so much. It does feel like a Nancy Meyers movie. It's so perfect.
It does. It's so perfect. And the tree, the family posted the tree, and I said,
yeah, here it is.
I said to them, please send me. Would you please send me a picture of that, because I have to post that, because to me it's so this house was built by an architect named Philip Vertok, and he's one of my favorite architects for traditional. He really understands functionality and lighting, and he does a gorgeous staircase that you can see, and that's a Philip Vertok. So there you go. That's 940 Oakmont, one of my favorite Christmas homes for sure.
It looks like a Christmas catalog for a high-end furniture company. And then you have these moments of serenity throughout the house. I could see you buying a traditional house. Give Brandon the Malibu house and the Truesdale house, and then you have a traditional one on your own.
Exactly. Or maybe in the Hamptons where, I can convince him that it's, period. I find a lot of my clients, they do that. When they come to California, they want the quintessential California. When they're in the Hamptons, they want an East Coast, traditional or whatever. So some people do that.
Audience, can you guess how many square feet this home is? We love Oakmont. It's 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. Don't cheat, because then Santa will give you coal in your stocking. But this lot is just, the size is huge.
It is. It's over an acre. It's on a really fabulous little sneaky street off of Mandeville. Nobody knows about it. It's a dead end. All of the streets, all of the homes on that street are gated. And
we've got a 15,000, a 12,000, and 11,000 square feet. 11,000 square feet. Rayni, what is the correct answer?
It's 11,500 and some change. Almost, yes, there you go. 11,000.
You got it. That's amazing. Rainey gets it correct. Adidas Nike is too late. The correct answer is going to go to the person who got it first without going over, and that's Peds 93. Rainey, you also love some of your other listings that you would spend Christmas in. What was another one that you would want to show the audience?
Another one, it's like saying what's your favorite kid, especially because I only take on specific listings that I love. It's a luxury that I have at this point. If you're a new agent, you may not have that luxury, and I understand. And I was you once, so I get it. But
So
right now, I'm in a place where I just take on what I love and I'm passionate about, people that I'm passionate about and that I want to work with. And this next house is that I love is 1024. There it is, 1024 Ridgedale, which for me is probably, in Beverly Hills, the best traditional home that there is.
This is stunning.
This is stunning. This is unprecedented. There's nothing on the market currently, and there's very few things in this price range that has ever looked like this. The attention.
Look at this lot. Look at that lot.
I know.
It feels this does feel to me like just a private members club, because it has these cabanas out by the pool that are so meticulously done and so perfect. And it has outdoor space. I just love all the wainscoting and moldings, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, not built on speculation, built for ownership. So it's really, really well done. And from the minute that I walked in, it was like one of these listings that I had to have. And like Brandon would go, "Why are you going so crazy?" Like I was obsessed. I was obsessing over it. I had to have it. And Brandon was just like, "Relax, Rayni. Like, it's not going to make or break you." And I'm like, "But I have to have it. I want this house." And so like when I'm there showing it, look at that kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, I can see myself in this house. I could see myself with my family.
Perfection.
I'm in love with it.
It's perfection. I could see you in this house. We're going to have the audience guess the square feet of this house. Here you go. 1024 Ridgedale Drive, 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. How many square feet? Considering this lot, are we guessing living square feet or lot size?
Whatever you want. Living square feet.
I think we're guessing living square feet. We've got a 9.5. Someone says, finally, the queen of LA real estate's here. We've got a 12,000. And the correct answer is 11,106 square feet of Ridgedale. That is living square feet. That is not live size. That's insane.
This house has a farm to table garden right outside the kitchen, where there's a full-on grill, long tables outside. There's a guest apartment, like a chauffeur's quarter that, back in the day they used to call it, above the garage, which is a great in-law suite. It's pushed. The land is completely flat. It's incredible.
I love this house so much. And lastly, you're going to take us to a house that we're all very fond of, San Onofre, and we're going to guess how many square feet. It's 1601 San Onofre Drive, 6 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms. Hey, Mark Noah, here we go.
I just got off the phone with Mark Noah. Okay, so
doing deals?
We were doing a conference call, yes. I love this house. It's no secret. I've talked about it a lot. I've done a lot of videos here. It's currently not on the market, but it's a really, special little kind of secret that we can here and there show. And I have always said when I show this house that it feels like Christmas. And it doesn't matter what religion, what ethnicity, what or who or where in the world you're from. Everybody knows what Christmas feels like. And Christmas is a feeling in your soul, and it's a warmth. And if you've been to Aspen, or if you've been to, Wyoming, or, different places where you can experience like the quintessential snow and like Christmas feeling. Even, like New York City, like it's, even though, the urban vibe of like Manhattan, but like that feeling of walking down those streets and feeling Christmas is what this feels like. This to me feels like the ultimate retreat, with those mountains in the back, which, soon we'll have snow-capped mountains in the back. And it even just kind of gives you this like smell and like feel of things that, the textures of the materials that Artie Tavengarian used all feel very rich and very warm, you know, like bread baking in the oven or something.
One of my favorite properties, and also a little insider information, one of Jennifer Lopez's favorite properties, she shot her new beauty campaign here at the house,
And
which
let me
is
tell
being
you,
released.
like,
It's
nobody gets
insane.
in this house. Artie
Nobody.
doesn't allow anybody in this house. He did allow me to shoot my Christmas card by Douglas Freeman on the staircase, because I wanted that architectural staircase. There it is.
There it is. There it is. You have to zoom in. It's small because it's coming up in our next segment, but he did let you shoot there. He's such a generous man. Check out the new J-Lo campaign. It's also shot here, and this is one of my favorite houses. Also, you'll be able to check out Rayni's Architectural Digest tour with her husband, Brandon Williams, of this house. It comes out this week, and we'll be sure
I
to
was
share
going to
that.
say, wait, I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either. No, it's coming out this week, and we'll be sure to share it to social media. If it's not out right now, Alexis and producer Caftry, why don't you check, and we'll let the audience know. The correct square footage is 20,000 square feet of indoor living space, but it feels so homey when you go. I know it's hard to say, but it does feel homey.
Yeah.
Adidas Nike,
You have
can't
to
wait.
experience it.
Rayni, speaking of Christmas, we have to have you open a gift. It's gift time. So for the Beverly Hills Estates, we got you a small gift. Why don't you open that black box? You don't need to open the card. You can open that later.
I'll do the card.
Rayni, there's nothing more fun. My language of love is gift giving, and I think it's also your language of love as well.
Yes, I love gift. You should have seen me yesterday. I took the whole day off of work. I was like in my jeans and t-shirt, ponytail, and I had 4 of my girls helping me. I mean, I was like, sorry guys, but we have to leave to the ladies. We got to get this done. And we delivered 100 gifts yesterday.
Oh my God.
It's insane.
I like to give gifts when it's not Christmas. I think in Christmas they can get a little buried, but this we thought was perfect because you're launching your new brokerage.
Oh my gosh. Can I just check? I saw this, Alexander, and I thought to myself, I need to order like 100 of those for the tree in the office.
Yes.
The Beverly Hills Estates ornament. Thank you so much. This is so
beautiful. And
apropos.
And it's going to match your tree because your tree's very sparkly.
Yes.
Yes. And that's to commemorate every year you'll look back and think, I launched my brokerage that year.
I love it. I'm going to actually put the year on the back.
Cute. See, if you guys are just joining us, you're watching Real Talk with the Queen of Truesdale, Rayni Williams, who cleared over $700 million in sales in a worldwide pandemic. And we're going to share some of her insights of how you guys can kill it in 2021. Okay. Rayni, let's hop over to that. Agent tips for 2021. What is the one piece of advice you would give young or starting out agents or any agents in January to help them start fresh this year?
I would say never give up. Exactly. Never, ever give up. Even when you feel that, you know, you're not going to be able to make the deal or somebody's being really hard on you, never give up. And that has been Brandon and my motto. We have a funny saying, you know, we're just an overnight success. It only took us 12 years to get to this. And that is really our motto. And it's our motto for anybody that works for us and anybody that asks us is persistence. Never give up.
You and Brandon always say you had some firsthand experience in never giving up because you had a listing this year that was super hard to sell. And at the beginning of the year, you wanted to get rid of it. I won't say what listing. And I won't say what listing. But you said,
you can say it. I said, don't make me cry. I mean, I already know where you're going with this.
It was January. Like, I said, you know, I think you just have to leave this one. And you said, I'm not going to do it. Brandon and I always say that every house will sell. And we've put too much into it. I've invested too much of my soul into this. Yeah. And then end of the year.
We sell everything.
You sell everything. You held on to the listing. And last month it closed for a really great price.
To our own buyer.
To your own buyer. You double-ended it.
Yes.
That's incredible. So firsthand example, here she is, the Queen of Truesdale, still never giving up on a listing. You guys hold on to those listings and don't let them go. Rayni, we're going to jump over and have a little holiday fun with you. It's Christmas with the Williams, and you don't know we did this, but we actually went through all of your old Christmas pictures, and you're going to explain to us what was happening in that moment in your life and take us from the time that you were just a princess to now the queen of Truesdale. Here's the first one. Rayni, what Christmas tree is this and what year is this?
What the hell? Where did you get that? That is hysterical. Oh my God, that is my first condo.
That's your first condo, and that's your chair that you had in your office.
Yeah, that's a Schumacher chair, Schumacher fabric chair that I loved and I still have. With that was my first condo, and that was in a building called Le Parc, which is in Century City. And I bought that as a single girl. Brandon brokered the deal for me. I was going to buy a little house, and he said, I suggest you buy this. And then we became a couple about a year or two after me living there, and then he moved in with me. And we always say it was one of the best times of our lives.
Yes, because, you know, more money, more problems. Here is Brandon living with you in that condo.
No, that's not the condo. That is Hillcrest before we tore it down.
Oh my God, here you are with Brandon in Love Hillcrest, and there's your first baby.
Francesca Concetta Maria.
Exactly. We're
our little schnauzer.
And here you are killing it early
Christmas. Go back to that picture. I want to show you something, you guys. Do you see this picture?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the same room, in the same chair, but we tore this wall down. And that's the same fireplace.
Oh, that's the fireplace.
Yes, but we opened it up when we tore the house down. You know, we recreated the house into Jack Charney, a famous architect.
Yes.
That we wanted to pay homage to that. But we added square footage and raised the ceilings to 12.5 feet. Anyway.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, no, I get in the way. I love Brandon's hair in this picture. And Frankie's still with you. Here you are with Frankie.
That's the same house. That's our Hillcrest house. So when we bought it, it was a 1960s original. And we lived in it for a year and a half while we figured out what we wanted to do. And while we saved more money to be able to do what we wanted to do. So that was the living room. So that was the exact same spot where this tree is.
That's crazy.
The old house. That's crazy.
This house has been. This house is a part of you now. Here you are after you have your first baby. Look at Viviana.
Oh my gosh, that's Viviana's first time meeting Santa. She didn't like him then, but
she looks just like that still. Her eyes. And then I love this Christmas card that you guys took this year, but Brandon prefers this one, which you took in Aspen
last year.
I love that.
That was an impromptu, and I was so sick. I was so sick there, and we were walking through the town of Aspen, like right in the town. This real life Santa looking man was sitting there, and we all plowed in, and we ended up getting that shot, which my mom took, and she's the worst at taking photos, and she pulled it off, and we were like,
amazing. Oh. It's amazing. And Brandon will say, and this was free. Moving on. Moving on. Rayni, since we're on Christmas, can you tell us, dear Santa, what you hope and wish for this year from Santa on Christmas? What is your one wish?
You know what? I really wish for this world to be healed. I really don't even need or want anything, you know, material wise. We did the meditation with our children yesterday on the beach.
Right.
We were in our Malibu house, and at 10:22, we led this meditation with our kids, and I really was just visualizing wrapping the world in a white light, and those that are sick, and taking this virus and really encapsulating it. And really my wish and my thought was just for us to get through this and become a better world.
That's so sweet. That's so true. So I love that you did that with your kids too.
So the children last about 5 minutes, in all honesty, but because, hi Sammy, I love you.
Hey Sammy.
My Samantha Spector, I love her so much. I wanted to get the kids. We always involve the kids in everything we do, from travel to anything spiritual, or you know, they walk and jog with us when we go out, you know, out in nature, whatever it is. And they lasted 5 minutes, but that was fine. And then, you know, Brandon and I stayed out in the sun. We were getting some vitamin D and really just thinking. I think our company, the Beverly Hills Estates, was born of COVID. Our new way of thinking, our new way of living life and giving all that we have to give to give back to the world and
Mm-hmm.
try to kind of bring together this vast gap that we have with those with means and those without. I mean, that's more prevalent than ever, and it's all lessons from COVID and what we.
And this, the convergence, the conjuncture, sorry, of the two planets connecting is really about a reset and envisioning what you want and trusting the flow of life and just resetting the next 20 years for your life, which I think you guys are doing with the Beverly Hills Estates. I'm so excited. I actually sent you a meditation this morning,
I
which
got
is
it. Thank
so beautiful on just a 20 minutes on that, because while I was doing it, I was like, they're talking about Rayni. I should send this to her.
Thank you.
If you're just joining us, you're watching Real Talk with the Queen of Truesdale, Rayni Williams, who's launching her new brokerage, the Beverly Hills Estates, in January. You can DM at the Beverly Hills Estates for more information about the brokerage, but we're going to hop over and do two more things, which are the Secret Santa Society. Rayni, it's your birthday on Christmas Eve, much like the baby Jesus. So we got you something small, and we would love for you to open that on camera because it is a special birthday gift for you.
Something small.
Something teeny,
Tom
something
Ford.
tiny.
There are no small Tom Ford gifts. Thank you for this. Before I even open it, this is.
We have to say thank you to you because you were on our first episode of Real Talk. You're on our last episode of the year. We've done over 150 episodes, and Rayni is the queen of Real Talk. She has the most episodes in the hopper. What do you find?
Ranch and Coast Realtor. Happy birthday to you. We share a birthday. We have
What are the happy early birthday, everyone says.
Thank you, everyone.
We love you, Rayni. Good luck with the launch. Happy birthday. What do you plan to do on your birthday? I bet you just work for the kids.
Oh my gosh. Can we, you guys, spoiled? Look at this. And it's the color green, which is the color of our new office. Our office are the green, and the green is kind of our theme for the color. This is, I mean, for the year. This is so beautiful. Thank you. And also, agents out there understand, like, sometimes you just want this when you're doing showings and stuff, just to have like your keys, your mace, your wallet, your lipstick. The color of money.
The color of money from Everyday Essence. We know you are also kill it in the purse department, so we want to get you something to
Thank you. I love this.
Bum around in. I love that. If you're just joining us, you're watching Real Talk. It's Rayni's birthday on Christmas Eve. It's also our last
Always
show.
Smell your leather. That's Italian leather.
Thank you, Tommy. It's also our last episode of the year, and Rayni's such a big part of the show. We wanted to give her a special thank you. And also, Rayni, setting intentions for 2021. If you can sum up your intentions for 2021 in one word, what's the one word you're going to repeat and go for in 2021?
Gratitude. Gratitude for everything. And gratitude's always been our motto. And, you know, we're not religious people, but we practice gratitude at the table with our family every night. And our children understand gratitude. When you have gratitude in your heart, you have room for more because you're appreciative of every little thing. And I think gratitude for sure is something that we all learned, because so many things that we took for granted were taken away from us this past year. And also understanding, like, you know, it's still, my one word is gratitude, but like we've understood in this last year that we can go with so much less, but what do you really need, you know?
Exactly. I love that, Rayni. And I'm so grateful for you and for everything that you do for not only us, but the agent community. You come back, you give your insights, you're building this new brokerage for the agent community because you want it to evolve and you want to create this connection where it's not us versus them, it's we. I love you so much. I will see you next week. And I want to wish you and your family the happiest of holidays. Everyone DM at the Beverly Hills Estates and follow them for more information. There's not much we can say just yet. Rayni, I love you so much. Thank you. You're everything. You're the first episode and the last episode of 2020.
Thank you. Thank you for my gifts, and thank you for remembering my birthday.
Happy birthday to the Queen of Truesdale, everyone, Rayni Williams. Bye, Rayni.
Merry Christmas. Be well. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. She's a light in our life, and I hope a light in yours. Follow at the Beverly Hills Estates for more information on the new brokerage. They'll be hand-selecting agents to join.